I would like to saw this. Creative Redundancy, the one known as CR. So I have this stick here, more like a branch, and I gotta cut it. Now I'm gonna use this saw here, as you saw in that intro, and saw this using that kind of upside down reverse method right here. Basically, I made an indentation in a starting line. This is something I'm gonna be using later on. Basically bracing it with my knees here. Basically just sawing it down. Basically using its own weight to saw it down. Because this piece is a little too small, I can't use like the knee brace or knee vise type of method, and I don't have a brace or a vise that's small enough that can fit this and actually do this, so I'm gonna do it this way. I've done this before with other things like branches and stuff like that. This is a good technique or skill or knowledge that you can use while you're out camping, doing that bushcrafting kind of thing, right, and stuff like that. Like, I'm no bushcrafter, but I've been in the bush and I like to craft. I'm just saying. But, all I'm doing is just pushing it down along the saw edge, especially with something this short or it's not so long, so it's much easier than trying to do it with one hand and stuff like that. And my hands are clearly far enough away from the saw blade edge that I'm gonna cut myself, because while you're crafting, you don't want to hurt yourself, right? Because you don't want to be bogged down with some injuries or anything like that. And like always, everyone,
as our world changes, we can adapt too. Skill and knowledge get better with practice. Can't help everyone, but one can help someone.